Hello guys and welcome to my review of the 2019 anime movie Your Wave, Ride Your Wave, otherwise known as Kimi to Nami ni Noretara. Sorry for the pronunciation. um, if you're new here, welcome. I'm doing a review of this because we recently reacted to this. You can find the reaction video on the channel if you are interested. But yeah, what are my thoughts on the movie? I really liked it. I don't know if it's technically the best anime movie, just because I reacted to something very famous, well, actually a couple famous ones, but experience wise, I think I had the best time watching this, which is a pleasant surprise because I just randomly chose it. I didn't um I didn't really have any expectations going into it, and it definitely performed extremely well. But there's a lot to say about it story-wise. For dramas like this, usually the story is usually pretty basic, and that's okay because dramas mainly focus on characters more than the plot and relationships and stuff. But I do like it when dramas kind of get out there with the plot. Like this one was from love story to like a ghost story, and it was very unique. I definitely wasn't expecting that, so that was a pleasant surprise. And I was pretty happy with the pacing and how everything felt for like 99% of the movie. I think that the one section that was like the one iffy section for me was like before the climax, like the whole setup to that with the firework delinquents and the whole conflict. If you watch the reaction, I was like I was kind of mad at Yoko because of I'm hopefully I'm saying their names right, by the way. I don't actually fully remember. I I know, but I just have a bad memory with that stuff. I believe Yoko, the little sister, um, it just felt like very preventable and kind of annoying. But literally for like the rest of the movie, and even after that happened, it was great. um, Animation wise, again, I thought it looked very beautiful. Very distinct style, which I usually enjoy. Um, as long as it looks good. Sometimes it's sometimes a hit or miss with when you're trying to look unique, but I think this looked pretty good. And the I don't know if it's called cinematography for anime movies, um, because there's not really like a camera working like that, but a real camera I should say. But I thought it was pretty fun. It's one of the fun things about anime movies is you see a level of cinematography that you don't see in anime series usually, in my opinion. Um, and this was pretty cool. Lots of POV shots, which looked pretty good for the most part. Again, one scene that kind of the one scene that I thought looked kind of whack falls into the same thing that I said before, like the scene before the climax when they transition from the delinquents to Yoko hearing them. The CG just didn't mix as well as everything else throughout the rest of the movie, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Um, the rest looked really good though. Um, Characters, I mean, I actually before we even get to that, I think probably the best thing about the movie was how they handled the emotional stuff. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an emotional person. But I will say this was probably the closest I came to crying on a reaction. And I have cried on the channel before, but not on webcam for like other storytelling stuff. Um, but but dude, it was my nose was stuffing up by the end, man. It's just something about like not only like how the character died, but Minato's his name. But it's you just feel oddly like sympathetic towards the ghost. Like obviously you feel for Hinako, but like just the idea that like the ghost uh like you can interact with him but not like touch him. It must just be like unbelievably hard. You just feel sympathetic for both of them, and I think they did a really good job with that. Like, yes, I do like the unique storytelling, and it did add to the movie, but obviously, like I said before, in drama the characters matter, and I think they nailed the two main ones perfectly. Yoko and Wasabi, they were alright. I didn't care too much about them. I was cheering them on to get together. But it was definitely the main duo show. Love the music choice. After looking it up, it really was just like one song, to be honest. But the song was catchy. The montage, the lovey-dovey montage at the first segment of the movie was really good. Thought it was a really cool idea to have the main two voice actors sing it in like kind of an amateurish way. It was extremely charming, and like they said in the reaction, it just brings a weird a weird not scent, premonition of dread, because like, you know, I didn't think anything tragic would happen. Then they hit you with this fast-paced, lovey-dovey montage, and I'm just like, oh shit, something bad's gonna happen. You just know it's gonna happen. So when that hit, I was like, oh no. I wasn't prepared. But no, I thought that was a very good idea. Also, like, they use the sound a lot, but they kind of change how they use it. So, very good application of the song. And the music in general. Length was good. It was an hour 30, but for me, it didn't go too quickly and it didn't drag on at all. So it's a nice perfect balance for me. If it goes like too quickly, sometimes it's a little unsatisfying, but I thought it felt good. I felt the acts felt good for me. I mean, voice acting was fine. I'm kind of indifferent to it. It was good though. It was good. I should say good, not fine. Um, 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 um. I guess like maybe I'm trying to think of criticisms because I'm just like, because I just liked it a lot. Besides the scenes leading up to the climax, I guess like the revelation to why Minato considers Hinako his hero it was a little crazy because like all his memorabilia and like everything about him like is just like pointing towards that day, but like I said in the reaction, it kind of made sense actually that like a near-death experience could change your life. So that's not even a criticism. Just at like first glance, it was a little weird. um, but no, I mean, I really don't have much to say. I think this was like a great movie. The characters were great, very emotional, and not just sad. I said it was sad a lot, but like I said, there's funny moments. It's mainly a mix of wholesome and sad, though, in my opinion. I was satisfied with how everything ended, with Wasabi and Yoko getting together, and Hinako being ready to move on, but not actually seeing like a new love interest. It's something I like said in like the halfway point of the movie what I wanted, and I'm glad they did it. Just because actually like introducing a new love interest would have been kind of awkward. So I'm glad they did that. Musically, it's well done. How it looks, again, the cinematography, the effects, very beautiful movie. The fireworks scene at the beginning was really cool, though stupid. Well, not stupid as in the direction, just stupid because I hate those freaking delinquents, dude. But that was extremely beautiful, and yeah, I really like this movie. I think I don't know the movie tent we're on, but when we're in like the top 10, just something to look forward to. Or not top 10, like 10 movies. I want to do a tier list ranking all the movies I've watched. And honestly, you know, we have some heavy hitters that I watched, like Your Name and I guess like Tokyo Godfather's the other big one. And just experience wise, I don't know if it's technically better than the two, but I think I like enjoyed this one the most. I will say, like, thinking about Your Name in this movie, even though like the story isn't the same, they do a lot of similar choices, which might just mean that it's just a good formula. Though your name came first, so maybe inspiration was taken. Um, but yeah, excellent movie. Glad I chose it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Both this video and the reaction if you watched it. And yeah, just let me know on your thoughts of how you enjoyed the movie, if you want. If you want a potential spoiler for what we're gonna do next month, both in reaction and movie, I do have a... Actually, I shouldn't say. I won't say because it might change because you never know. Never mind. False hope, false hope. But yeah, great time, great movie. If you haven't watched it and you're just watching this reaction review, sorry, I guess I should have put a little spoiler warning, though. If you're watching a review, you should probably just expect that, right? To deflect some blame from myself. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. We do anime movie reactions, reviews. We have some series going on, even some gaming stuff. Lots of weeb variety stuff. But thank you for checking this out, and yeah, have a great rest of your day and night. Goodbye.